Well, I guess this is starting. Okay. Let me just turn off the PS4. I'm not using it anymore, so. Oh, beautiful sounds. I'm tired. I yawned a lot before starting this. Guess I'm still yawning. I'm in like a very lazily comfortable position here. I have a school project due tomorrow. I'm done my part. I don't know if everyone else has done their part. Hey, is this same? No. I don't want to do ASMR. Hey, Josiah Williams. I'm not a fan of ASMR though, Olivia. I'm just too tired to have any energy in my voice right now. So I'm just kind of speaking in a monotone voice. Then again, I don't typically put emphasis in my voice when I'm alone. I have no clue what you're talking about. If you're talking about accidental molestation, then I've been to second base with a lot of people. If you're talking about on purpose molestation, then I've been to second base with less people. And most of them happen to be of the same gender. And I usually do it when I know that they're comfortable with it. I'm actually a really nice pedophile, thank you very much. Oh, I love jokes like that, but I shouldn't be saying it on YouTube because not everyone gets that it's a joke. And then the cops have recorded proof. Yum. How do I convince a Jew to watch your live stream? He has to pack for Cuba tomorrow. Give him a break. His parents probably won't even let him join the stream. He's got a lot on his plate right now. Just keep texting him, reminding him that I still want my Ziploc bag of Cuban air. Specifically put that part in. He won't understand unless you add the of Cuban air part for the Ziploc bag. Hold on. Someone's coming up. Gonna mute the mic for a second. There we go. Just migrate locations. Oh, fudge. Okay. Now I'm in bed. In another lazy position. And you still can't see anything. I don't typically like showing off my house. Not to people who are complete strangers to me. Especially when some of the people who watch my streams happen to know me in real life, and then they get the instant layout of my house. And Olivia, I'm going to say it one last time, if you're still watching. He isn't a Jew. Devin just has Jewish relatives. There's a difference. I'm pretty sure my dad's going to still come into my room to say goodnight, even though I come in here for a reason, and it's to not be interrupted. How does anyone do anything in peace anymore? What's the point? Why do I do live streams and stuff? I guess I like the chat. Chat's a good function. You guys have been oddly quiet, though. It's been like 2.5 minutes since I've last heard anyone speak. Almost, I guess 3, actually. Doop. Take a look at that meme. Look at that. Cube. Look at my Android device try and focus an image. In and out, in and out, in and out. If anything slightly moves, it must refocus. Look at that. Look at those bed fibers. Delicious. You guys could probably just lick them. What's that? I don't know. Doesn't look as delicious though, does it? Oh, and there's my arm. You guys are really oddly quiet. I guess that's expected though. Look at my thumb, guys. Most people don't like when I do this. Sing me a love song. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. Shekels. I don't. Is that Selena Gomez who sang that? Oh, the audio is garbage. Nice. Silly goose. I don't know what my audio is like. Just look at my thumb for a bit. Everyone doesn't like the thumb. No one likes the thumb. It fixed for a second there. Yeah, I don't know. My internet's being garbage tonight, so that's probably why. I'm gonna wait for one of you to notice the fact that I've just zoomed in on a penguin. Look at that penguin. Who misses Club Penguin? I miss Club Penguin. I'm gonna zoom out for a bit. I'm a little hysterical. That, and I still have like 2 projects I have to do over the weekend. The one I mentioned earlier, and one where I just have to find a Simpsons video. Look at my room. Look at that train. Hi, Papa Goose. Is Papa Goose here? I don't think Goose is here. Goose would have let me know if you were here. Goose is cool like that. I know I'm so salty about it. What are you guys so salty about? Okay, do I even want to hear this? Gary's a good guy. I don't wanna. No, we were not aggressive. Guys, you don't know if you're being aggressive. That's the point of aggression. You find it justified. You can't tell if you're being aggressive. I was winning. There is no winning in a debate. Both sides have equal arguments and are weighted differently. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye, Leslie. We love you. Night night. Devin and I were arguing about Islamic terrorism and fucking group channels really fucking stimulating. Why? Why would you even think I don't know what's happened to this chat. I don't know what's happened to this stream in particular. It's not as fun as last night's. But I probably pissed everyone off not hearing of MCR. Oh my god, super song. Don't drag me into this blah 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 hip hop. Okay, hold on. Is it really him being salty, or is it him being just generally pissed because you're forcing him into a situation he's not comfortable with? Because if you were to drag me into a group chat, or you were to even suggest it, okay. I'm taking Gary's side only because of the context you have given me. If Gary didn't feel comfortable in the situation, and he happened to be in the situation, then fine. His random comments, like, God, I can't get into this. I'm too tired. I don't want to argue with you guys. Just honestly, I'm taking Gary's side only because I've been in similar situations and I get salty too. And I know what he's going through, and you guys probably know similarly what he's going through, and honestly, you guys need to give him a break. Say yes to furries. Say always yes to furries. Okay, well, his point is actually valid. What is the significance of terrorists in one specific part of the country in comparison to climate change? The argument you're talking to in comparison to that argument he brought up is technically invalid because it only affects one specific area as opposed to the entire world. His point was valid, you're just not understanding where he's coming from with it. Either it came out of the blue or the context was just a little odd and it made it odd. And yeah, he doesn't want to be dragged into an argument. He doesn't want to go into anything that you're trying to say. He brought up one point, tried to get you to think about it, and then you're freaking... It's not that he's not standing by his statement. He has told you he's not comfortable in the situation. He wants out, and you guys are attacking him and pulling him back in. And now you talking about him behind his back outside of school and class and stuff is just making it worse. Like, still, I'm siding with Gary here. I'm understanding where he's coming from. In similar situations, I'd feel attacked. He's not trying to start an argument. He's not trying to state an opinion. He's trying to get you to look at something in a different light. If you're talking about a singer, I don't want to use a singer in an analogy. So I can talk about something that is completely unrelated to help give you a different type of analogy to look at the topic at hand. Maybe Gary just didn't know something to bring up. Maybe he just didn't have anything politics related, but he knew a lot about climate change. So he used climate change as opposed to some other terrorist group like ISIS. Or something. Like, you guys have to look at this from his side of the story, and you guys aren't. As an outside source here, I'm siding with Gary. And you guys need a referee in this kind of stuff. Because you guys are too heated and you're refusing to see his point of view as opposed to just, like, assuming. Well, like, maybe he just didn't want to.
Because if he said that, you guys could take it as an attack or something. He could have just as easily left the chat, but he didn't do that either, I'm assuming. You guys need to know when enough is enough. If he's starting to feel attacked and is evidently saying so with actual wording, you guys need to back off. Or are you going to tell me that my point is invalid there? He brought up a point, immediately realized exactly what that point was going to do to him, realized the hatred and crap he's going to go through, and tried to circumvent it by telling you he feels as if he's attacked or going to be attacked, and so he's trying to avoid the situation altogether before the situation comes to be a situation itself. He was doing the smart thing, and now you guys are attacking him afterwards for it. You guys need to back off, calm down, and accept him. Okay, maybe he wasn't feeling attacked, but he joined that argument. He joined it for a second. Even if only for a split second, he joined it. And he immediately wanted out. And because he immediately wanted out, you're attacking him for it now. If he'd stayed in, he would have started an argument and he would have been attacked. He was planning ahead. You guys weren't attacking him in the situation. He is preparing for it. He knows what you guys are like. He's planned ahead a few steps. He's seen what the most likely outcome is, maybe from his point of view, not your point of view, but from his point of view, the most likely outcome was him being attacked or being in a one-on-two debate against you guys, where he doesn't get his voice in, he doesn't get his opinion, and he wanted that to stop. Okay, Emma did the right thing. She didn't come into the argument, though. Emma might have asked you to go into a private chat, but the reason you're not mad at her is she didn't bring up something before asking you to move it, or before asking you to leave it out. I know he wasn't part of the debate. He didn't want to be part of the debate. Listen to what I'm saying. He's trying to avoid a one-on-two situation. If he had not asked you to leave him out of the debate, he would have been stuck in that debate, and it would have been you and Devin against him. He saw that scenario, decided it wasn't worth his time and effort, and he got out, and you guys are still attacking him. And it's 1-on-2, except the one isn't even here in this party. It's just 2 on nothing. You guys are talking about nothing, your points are invalid, and when you're talking to an outside source who has pretty level-minded stuff to say here, you're not listening. You've got to take it slow and see it from his point of view. Where you do have... It's not just that you shouldn't be talking shit, it's that he felt as if he was going to be attacked. Respect him for that. Because I know what you're like. If I immediately start talking to you, he wasn't part of the debate. Okay, let me tell you about this then. Think of all of the times where we'd be sitting in the hallway and you'd be talking with Olivia. Or not Olivia, Victoria, whatever the other blonde one is. So you guys would be talking, you guys would be having a debate. I say one sentence that even remotely joins me in. Immediately you turn on me and you guys start debating on me. And don't deny that this has ever happened, because this has happened way too many times. I have had to be part of your end of attack way too many times. He did not literally come out of nowhere. He saw a conversation and put his 2 cents in. Okay, Devin, I already covered your point. Just because climate change has nothing to do with it, it's probably because he didn't have an analogy relevant to the topic at the time and needed something to compare it to. Do you guys ever listen? Just shut up for a minute and let me talk. He's an outside source, listening in on a conversation, joining that conversation for a split second, realizing that A, what he said isn't relevant. Why did he need to come in on the first place? I don't know. Why do I join in your conversations when I hear you guys talking? Because I have something to say and I want to say it. I want to be noticed. Gary just wanted to join. He wanted to be a part of it, even if he didn't know it at the time. He didn't want to be a part of it. But still, you guys are looking at it from your point of view. You're not seeing it from his point of view because you guys don't understand the situation. You guys need to calm down and listen. He didn't want to be a part of it, but he already was. He joined the conversation, realized he didn't want to be a part of it, and tried to leave. He tried to get out. I have had many times where I have joined a conversation, immediately realized that what I said was offensive or was just generally a fuck up, and I wanted to get the hell out. And people just kept pulling me back in and pulling me back in. And I get the subject of ridicule, hatred, shouting. You guys are not listening to me because I know what it feels like. I know what Gary is going through. I'm talking for him, and you guys aren't. I'm not trying to have a debate with you. I'm trying to help a friend. I'm trying to help you understand where you guys went wrong so you can understand why Gary did what he did. I'm trying to help you be better friends to not only him, but to each other and me because it's similar situations that I've been in, and you guys are attacking him. Oh my god, I've already covered this. I have already covered this, Olivia. Why am I even trying to defend him? Why? This isn't something I should we send the screenshot? The screenshots aren't going to help. You guys aren't listening to me, so why am I even going to bother trying to fight my point? I'm not going to join your arguments. I am not going to even attempt to talk to you if you're not going to listen to me. The point of a live stream is that you guys can talk back and forth with me, but you're not listening. Arguing is fun. I'm not trying to have an argument. I'm trying to defend a friend. If I was said something offensive to Victoria and she genuinely was hurt, and then you start trying to tell me off on what I did wrong, and I start arguing with you, are you going to have a good time? No, because you're trying to protect a friend. You're not trying to start an argument. Exactly. I'm trying to protect a friend here. I'm trying to show you what you did wrong and where you may have hurt his feelings or scared him or maybe backed him into a corner. You guys are not understanding the situation at hand. This isn't a debate. This isn't an argument. This is two people attacking someone. You guys don't get it now, but given time, and maybe just reflecting over some of the stuff that I've said, you might even start to come to understand. But you guys aren't listening to me. So I don't know why I'm trying. This isn't an argument, and I'm going to say that one final time, just so you understand the severity of what's going on here. This is bullying. This is an attack. Harassment on someone. You calm your ass down, take some time to breathe, and either apologize or don't bring it up. Because you scared him. I don't want you to clarify anything. I've got what I need from the story. I have got what I need. And from every angle I'm looking at it, you ended up attacking him because he made a mistake. And the mistake was to even join in your conversation in the first place. No, I do perfectly understand, Olivia. I think it's you who don't understand, because you're not looking at it from both sides. You can't understand a story if you don't have all of the opinions, the variables. You can't solve an equation with X still being X. You can't fully solve it. You can simplify it as best you can, but that variable is still a variable. And honestly, if you're just going to keep defending yourself, you're going to keep talking when I'm trying to tell you where you've gone wrong, when I'm trying to tell you where you've hurt a personal friend of mine potentially, or just made him feel uncomfortable, then I'm not going to put up with your shit. I'm not making an assumption. I'm gathering information from the story. From what you're telling me, I've done something so similar that honestly, this might as well be me in the situation. I have done so much. And no, It's not an incorrect inference. It's probably the most correct inference because I'm looking at this from Gary's point of view, not yours. I don't care if to you it seemed like he was off topic, irrational, and he had much better outcomes, because that is true from your point of view. And history's told by the victors. You know what, though? I'm fighting for the underdog here. I'm looking at this from Gary's point of view, and I have been in the same situation. I know how he feels, and what you're saying from his point of view is most likely wrong yourself. What you are saying is your side of the story, and I don't give a shit about your side of the story. But why am I even trying? You don't give a shit about my side of the story. Why am I trying to make an argument if you're not listening to the points I'm bringing up? You're just fighting your own point. Yes, Devin, do the smart thing. Ask him if you made him feel scared or hurt him. Get his side of the story. I don't care about both sides of the story. You guys have your side of the story. I am trying to show you his side of the story. I'm not trying to give a defined answer on who was right in the situation. I'm trying to make you realize how he felt and show you that you should be deciding who was right because you were actually there and you could have handled it differently. And now I'm ending the stream because I don't want to hear any more of this. Go talk to him. Make sure he's okay. Make sure he didn't feel attacked. Tell him you're sorry because I swear you should be telling him you're sorry. Good night.